Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Today I will give you a peek behind the curtains of how a normal interior design concept would go. So as you can see, we have already divided up the space in, at this point it's a bit preliminary to call them rooms already, but in spaces of usability. The B stands for bedrooms, BA for bathrooms, and then you have the toilet and an office that we have foreseen. The yellow lines here are defining where movement will take place in the apartment. So the thicker the line, the more movement is foreseen in this space. So as you can see, the hallway but interior of the apartment have a lot of traffic going through them. And then we continue by going into the rooms with deciding where the lights will go and where most of the furniture will go, and most of the usability of the room is actually defined in this stage. So we did already the main defining of which functionality in the apartment will be, and now we are looking for how to design these spaces functional and usable. And I will now go into a more detailed version of the plan and explain to you a bit more about the concept. So you have just seen me put together the raw sketch of this build, and here we are now in this, let's call it a optimized version, where I drew out all the lines straighter than it was in this quicker version. I'll leave on the original so that it's easier to have an overview of where we're talking, but to explain the concept of this build maybe more is we wanted to make use of the natural light from those windows in the morning coming in these rooms from basically this side of the apartment. So we made the main used areas for the apartment in that side. So clearly on this side of the apartment is the master bedroom, the living room and the kitchen. The other rooms make use of then the light coming in the afternoon through the other windows on the street end. The concept of the kitchen was to have an overview. So the idea, as you will see in the speed build, is to have this all linked together and all really come together in one nice fully designed shelving element. And then with the island here basically, that the person working here could have a full overview of the kitchen and the living room, in case there would be small children playing here for safety, but also in case you are entertaining at the dinner table, that from the island you would have like a central space or an overflow for when the table is too full. Then the concept for the living room is basically minimalism in itself. There's only one couch, one armchair, easily to be moved, for instance to here. The armchair can move to one of the rooms, so that this can turn into a dance floor or a play area for children, to keep the room as multifunctional as possible. Then, as we already said, the concept for the bedroom was again to make use of this beautiful natural light coming in the morning, with then this small desk here, and then the closets. The concept for this bedroom is basically an overflow with all these closets here. So it's basically an overflow, could be a child's bedroom where all their clothes are hanging, or partly where the clothes from this room are hanging, and this part is where the clothes from this room are hanging. So basically really to have enough storage foreseen for the person living there. And then why did I choose this room to be the guest bedroom is because this actually only has a small shower room foreseen and then a public toilet. So if there are guests here coming over, they will use this. And this is also one of the parts that I try to explain with these lines that I draw throughout the plan, is walking rounds and how many people will walk everywhere. So this will be low traffic. So there will be not many people coming here, higher traffic already. The main traffic will come in through here and will walk towards the living room. And then we move on to this bathroom with a bath. Why did I put a bathroom with a bath in, even though every bathroom has an ensuite? Basically because I put myself in the notes, as I will say in the beginning, as if I would have said in the beginning of the video, that the apartment should have a bath, a study area, and should make use of this beautiful light that we have talked about already multiple times now. And so that is why we used this space to not have a bathroom in one of the bathrooms, but basically to have one shared bathroom with the bath then. And then one of the requirements that I put myself is the laundry also, which is then here in the hallway, which is a functional hallway with more storage, and then the access to the study. Now the study is very minimally designed. I was thinking of putting a workbench here when I play with it, but I decided against it and made it a very sober study, basically. Good. I think I've explained to you the concept now. I hope it makes you understand more what we did in the previous part. And here you then see the final result. You can check out the speed build video on my channel. I hope you like what we have done here today, and I will see you back again soon. Bye!